driver wasn't licensed, but is having a license enough?
Some people are scrutinizing a Metro truck driver training school for what they say is a lack of training and unsafe equipment. Consumer Watch's Amanda Taylor investigates.
You trust the person driving next to you, especially if they're in a big rig, knows what they're doing. But some former students who went to the American Truck Training School in Oklahoma City say, don't be so sure.
It's a CDL mill. They're not interested in training people to effectively take these trucks on the road. They're only interested in pushing people through for the money.
Connie Madrill and others contacted our Consumer Watch team after they paid up to $6,000 for training at the school. Some got government grants. And they say with the money came a promise of getting their commercial driver's license.
I tested knowing that I was going to flunk, and so did they. Then he told me, you have two options. You can go out there and flunk that test and owe me this money, or you can walk off this lot and owe me this money. I said, I'm doing neither.
She took the test and failed.
I'm not the least bit bitter.
Ramona Gerard used to work at the school. She admits she was fired, but she feels management was the problem.
The students are not getting their money's worth.
The school tells us each student will get about 120 hours of in-the-field training, but the students we talked to say the actual behind-the-wheel training was only about 15 hours.
One guy was documenting his. He had 21 minutes in the morning, 18 minutes in the afternoon.
And they say that's not enough. On top of that, they say the instructors would degrade them.
And I was told to get my blank back on the truck after lunch, and I said that I had to go to the restroom, and he told me no, which I'm 50-something, and that didn't sit very well with me.
After hearing these stories, our Consumer Watch team looked into the company's safety record. We found the Oklahoma Highway Patrol did pull over one of the school's trucks, and it failed their inspection.
Which means that the truck shouldn't have been on the road.
The school took it out of commission, and it has since been fixed. The OHP now has the go-ahead to pull over any of the school's trucks they see on the road and check them for safety violations.
It's very serious because our job as state troopers, especially in motor carrier division, the size and weight of it, on these large trucks, you're talking about 80,000 pounds and things like that, and it is a public safety issue.
We also found the Department of Public Safety is about to do an audit where they will look at the school's records. They say it's a routine audit, but because they have also received a complaint, it will serve a dual purpose. We did ask the school to get an up-close look at their facility, but they refused. They told us the former employee who contacted us is disgruntled, and they never take any money from students unless they pass their CDL. As for the government grants, they offer to return those if any student fails. And they released this statement. It says, American Truck Training is licensed by the Department of Public Safety, was a member of the year for the Commercial Vehicle Training Association, and undergoes regular audits and safety inspections to ensure that our equipment and training procedures remain at the highest quality standard. While we cannot speak to any specifics regarding individuals, each and every complaint is handled on an individual basis. Our goal is to graduate safe and effective drivers.
Now, to be fair, we have to put their one safety violation into perspective. During the last year, OHP took 1,200 commercial vehicles statewide out of service. And while OHP can regulate the safety of vehicles, they have no jurisdiction of the lessons taught in the classroom. That is usually up to each individual school. We'll also let you know if anything comes out of that audit. We're here to keep an eye out for you. And if you'd like Amanda to look into a problem for you, you can give our Consumer Watch team a call. That number 841-9921.
Another very hot day, been hotter though.